Welcome to www.thelifeinuktest.co.uk, your trusted resource for life in the UK test preparation. In this video, we will present 24 unique questions drawn directly from the official guide, Life in the United Kingdom, a guide for new residents 3rd edition. Each question in this practice test comes with a detailed explanation to enhance your understanding. Please watch the video continuously for the best learning experience. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe to our channel. Let's get started.
Question 1. What was the name of the British Prime Minister who introduced the welfare state in 1945? Option A. Winston Churchill. Option B. Clement Attlee. Option C. Margaret Thatcher. Option D. Tony Blair. The correct answer is Clement Attlee. Explanation: in 1945, the British people elected a Labour government. The new Prime Minister was Clement Attlee, who promised to introduce the welfare state outlined in the Beveridge Report. Question 2. Where was the Harrier Jump Jet, an aircraft capable of taking off vertically, designed and developed? Option A. United States. Option B. Russia. Option C. United Kingdom. Option D. France. The correct answer is United Kingdom. Explanation: the Harrier Jump Jet, an aircraft capable of taking off vertically, was also designed and developed in the UK. Question 3. What is the status of the Irish Gaelic language in Northern Ireland? Option A. Widely spoken as the primary language. Option B. Some people speak Irish Gaelic. Option C. Not spoken at all. Option D. Officially recognised but rarely used. The correct answer is some people speak Irish Gaelic. Explanation: in Northern Ireland, some people speak Irish Gaelic. Question 4. What is the significance of Easter eggs? Option A. A symbol of new life. Option B. A symbol of spring. Option C. A symbol of rain. Option D. A symbol of abundance. The correct answer is a symbol of new life. Explanation: Easter eggs are chocolate eggs often given as presents at Easter as a symbol of new life. Question 5. Who was the captain of the England football team that won the World Cup in 1966? Option A. Bobby Charlton. Option B. Bobby Moore. Option C. Geoff Hurst. Option D. Jack Charlton. The correct answer is Bobby Moore. Explanation: Bobby Moore captained the English football team that won the World Cup in 1966. Question 6. Which of the following best describes Henry Purcell's contributions to music and his influence on British composers? Option A. He was primarily known for his instrumental compositions and had little impact on British music. Option B. He was a renowned conductor and orchestral composer revolutionizing music in Europe. Option C. He wrote church music, operas and other pieces and developed a distinct British style that continues to influence British composers. Option D. He was a famous painter who had little connection to the world of music. The correct answer is he wrote church music, operas and other pieces and developed a distinct British style that continues to influence British composers. Explanation: Henry Purcell was the organist at Westminster Abbey. He wrote church music, operas and other pieces and developed a British style distinct from that elsewhere in Europe. He continues to be influential on British composers. Question 7. What was voted the country's best-loved novel of JRR Tolkien in 2003? Option A. The Hobbit. Option B. The Silmarillion. Option C. The Lord of the Rings. Option D. The Children of Húrin. The correct answer is The Lord of the Rings. Explanation: in 2003, The Lord of the Rings by JRR Tolkien was voted the country's best-loved novel. Question 8. It is against the law to treat a pet cruelly or to neglect it in the UK. Option A, true. Option B, false. Option C, cannot say. Option D, none of the above. The correct answer is true. Explanation: it is against the law to treat a pet cruelly or to neglect it. Question 9. Why is the House of Commons regarded as the more important of the two chambers in Parliament? Option A, it has more members than the House of Lords. Option B, it is responsible for scrutinising the government. Option C, it initiates most legislation. Option D, its members are democratically elected. The correct answer is its members are democratically elected. Explanation: the House of Commons is regarded as the more important of the two chambers in Parliament because its members are democratically elected. Question 10. Which of the following is responsible for the economy in the UK? Option A, Prime Minister. Option B, Chancellor of the Exchequer. Option C, Bank of England. Option D, all of the above. The correct answer is Chancellor of the Exchequer. Explanation: Chancellor of the Exchequer and responsible for the economy. Question 11. Which of the following is the ceremonial leader of a local authority? Option A, Mayor. Option B, Councillor. Option C, Chief Executive. Option D, Leader of the Opposition. The correct answer is Mayor. Explanation: many local authorities appoint a mayor who is the ceremonial leader of the council. Question 12. If you are unable to get to a polling station, what can you do to vote? Option A, vote by proxy. Option B, register for a postal ballot. Option C, vote electronically. Option D, none of the above. The correct answer is register for a postal ballot. Explanation: if it is difficult for you to get to a polling station or polling place, you can register for a postal ballot. Question 13. In areas with alcohol-free zones, what consequences can individuals face if they are caught drinking in public? Option A, receive a warning from the police. Option B, have their alcohol confiscated. Option C, face a fine or arrest. Option D, be required to attend a counselling session. The correct answer is face a fine or arrest. Explanation: drinking in public. Some places have alcohol-free zones where you cannot drink in public. The police can also confiscate alcohol or move young people on from public places. You can be fined or arrested. Question 14. Where are serious offences tried in England, Wales and Northern Ireland? Option A, Magistrates' Court. Option B, Crown Court. Option C, High Court. Option D, Supreme Court. The correct answer is Crown Court. Explanation: in England, Wales and Northern Ireland, serious offences are tried in front of a judge and a jury in a Crown Court. Question 15. What is forced marriage considered under the law? Option A, a civil matter. Option B, a cultural tradition. Option C, a criminal offence. Option D, a personal choice. The correct answer is a criminal offence. Explanation: forced marriage is where one or both parties do not, or cannot give their consent to enter into the partnership. Forcing another person to marry is a criminal offence. Question 16. What is one of the responsibilities of people on the electoral register, in addition to the right to vote? Option A. Serve on a jury. Option B. Pay taxes. Option C. Serve in the military. Option D. Attend public meetings. The correct answer is serve on a jury. Explanation. As well as getting the right to vote, people on the electoral register are randomly selected to serve on a jury. Anyone who is on the electoral register and is aged 18 to 70 can be asked to do this. Question 17. Which of the following rights does the UK offer in return for individuals' commitment as permanent residents or citizens? Option A. Freedom of belief and religion. Option B. Freedom of speech. Option C. Freedom from unfair discrimination. Option D. All of the above. The correct answer is all of the above. Explanation. In return for individuals' commitment as permanent residents or citizens of the UK, they are granted several rights. These include freedom of belief and religion, freedom of speech, freedom from unfair discrimination, a right to a fair trial, a right to join in the election of a government. Question 18. During the Iron Age, what significant technological advancement did people achieve? Option A. Invention of the wheel. Option B. Discovery of electricity. Option C. Development of iron weapons and tools. Option D. Invention of the printing press. The correct answer is development of iron weapons and tools. Explanation. The Iron Age was characterized by the ability of people to produce weapons and tools from iron, which was a crucial technological advancement during that period. Question 19. Which tribes from Northern Europe invaded Britain and laid the foundation for modern-day English? Option A. Celts, Picts and Scots. Option B. Jutes, Angles and Saxons. Option C. Vikings, Normans and Franks. Option D. Gauls, Visigoths and Vandals. The correct answer is Jutes, Angles and Saxons. Explanation. The Jutes, Angles and Saxons were tribes from Northern Europe that invaded Britain. The languages they spoke form the basis of modern-day English. This event marked a significant transition in the linguistic and cultural history of Britain. Question 20. What happened to the border between England and Scotland after the Norman conquest? Option A. The Normans conquered Scotland. Option B. The Scots conquered England. Option C. The Normans took over some land on the border, but did not invade Scotland. Option D. The border remained unchanged. The correct answer is, the Normans took over some land on the border but did not invade Scotland. Explanation. The Scots and the Normans fought on the border between England and Scotland. The Normans took over some land on the border but did not invade Scotland. Question 21. What does Magna Carta mean? Option A. Great Charter. Option B. King's Charter. Option C. Nobleman's Charter. Option D. People's Charter. The correct answer is Great Charter. Explanation. In 1215, King John was forced by his noblemen to agree to a number of demands. The result was a Charter of Rights called the Magna Carta, which means the Great Charter. Question 22. What is the name of the battle that John Barber wrote about in his poem The Bruce? Option A. Battle of Stirling Bridge. Option B. Battle of Flodden Field. Option C. Battle of Bannockburn. Option D. Battle of Culloden. The correct answer is Battle of Bannockburn. Explanation. a number of poets began to write in the Scots language. One example is John Barber, who wrote The Bruce about the Battle of Bannockburn. Question 23. What was the Reformation? Option A. A movement that challenged the authority of the Pope and the Roman Catholic Church. Option B. A movement that translated the Bible into different languages. Option C. A political revolution in Europe that resulted in the formation of modern nation-states. Option D. A movement that supported the authority of the Church. The correct answer is a movement that challenged the authority of the Pope and the Roman Catholic Church. Explanation: at the same time, the Reformation was happening across Europe. This was a movement against the authority of the Pope and the ideas and practices of the Roman Catholic Church. Question 24. What religious denomination predominantly uses the King James Version today? Option A. Roman Catholic. Option B. Eastern Orthodox. Option C. Protestant. Option D. Anglican. The correct answer is Protestant. Explanation: one achievement of King James' reign was a new translation of the Bible into English. This translation is known as the King James Version or the Authorized Version. It was not the first English Bible but is a version which continues to be used in many Protestant churches today.
Thanks for watching. We hope you answered all the questions correctly and this practice test helped you prepare for your life in the UK test. Remember to check out www.thelifeinuktest.co.uk for more free resources and practice tests. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more helpful content. Good luck on your journey to life in the UK test.